Understanding the inner game, the mental foundation that separates elite performers from everyone else. The inner game refers to the mental and psychological aspects of performance that often determine success more than physical abilities or technical skills. While most people focus on the outer game, developing skills and techniques, top performers across all fields understand that true excellence begins from within. The inner game has three core components. First, self-awareness, understanding your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Second, emotional regulation, managing your responses under pressure. And third, mental resilience, recovering quickly from setbacks. Outperforming competition starts with outperforming your own limitations and negative thought patterns. Most performers hit mental barriers they can't overcome with technical training alone. Those who master the inner game break through these barriers, achieving performance levels that seem impossible to others. Elite performers across all fields use specific mental preparation techniques to gain competitive advantages. In sports, athletes use visualization to mentally rehearse success before competition. In business, top leaders reframe stress as excitement, improving decision-making under pressure. And in the arts, performers develop specific routines to access flow states where their best work emerges. The inner game isn't about innate talent. It's about specific habits anyone can develop. In the next section, we'll cover 5 proven habits that elite performers use to win the inner game. These 5 habits will give you the mental foundation needed to consistently outperform competition in any field. The 5 habits for outperforming competition represent proven practices that create a sustainable edge. These 5 key habits include deliberate practice, visualization, positive self-talk, process focus, and recovery rituals. Habit 1, deliberate practice. This means engaging in focused, purposeful practice with immediate feedback rather than mindless repetition. For example, a musician might isolate difficult passages, record practice sessions, analyze those recordings, and make targeted improvements. This creates a competitive advantage by accelerating skill development, focusing energy on weak areas, and enabling continuous refinement. Habit 2, visualization. This involves regularly visualizing successful performance and positive outcomes to program the mind for success. For example, an athlete might dedicate 10 minutes daily to mentally rehearsing perfect execution of key movements and positive competitive outcomes. This creates a competitive advantage by creating neural patterns similar to physical practice, increasing confidence, and reducing performance anxiety. Habit 3, positive self-talk. This means replacing self-criticism with constructive, empowering internal dialogue. For example, a presenter might replace thoughts like, "I'm going to mess up," with "I'm well prepared and can handle any challenge" before important presentations. This creates a competitive advantage by enhancing resilience, maintaining focus under pressure, and preventing negative spirals during challenges. Habit 4, process focus. This involves concentrating on executing the process excellently rather than fixating on outcomes. For example, a sales professional might focus on mastering each step of the sales process rather than obsessing over meeting monthly targets. This creates a competitive advantage by reducing performance anxiety, increasing presence, and creating more consistent execution under pressure. Habit 5, recovery rituals. This means implementing strategic rest and recovery practices to maintain peak mental performance. For example, an executive might block 30 minutes of quiet reflection time between meetings and use specific breathing exercises to reset their mental state. This creates a competitive advantage by preventing burnout, maintaining decision quality, and sustaining high energy through demanding periods. Consistency with these 5 habits creates compound benefits over time. The competitive edge builds gradually but dramatically, like compound interest. Remember that consistency is key. Small habits create large advantages. Start by focusing on just one habit at a time for sustainable implementation.